And we're live. We know Shandog's in the house. At least he liked us. Well, here we are, another Friday afternoon. I put 2 videos up. In case you hadn't noticed, I featured something I found from my childhood, and this is the skipper. And it floats. And it has an O-ring that makes it waterproof. And of course, it's almost 50 years old, so I don't know how waterproof it would be. Tom, hey, thanks for coming, Tom. Let me put the link in. Let me get the screen to roll down here. Okay, we're doing it. I'll get used to where all my tiles are on the screen. The other review this week was a, is this the right one? Yeah. I've found an off-road headlamp that goes in here. It fits in these old-fashioned lanterns. And it's a lot brighter than the bulb that it came. Oh, look at that. It just blows the camera out. But anyhow, it's like carrying a headlight around with you in your hand. I tested it. I mean, it's 3 to 4 times brighter than the other light. And I really like it. Found it on eBay. Got more comments. So YouTube's number 2. 88 Katana. I figured you would be working on the console, Tom. I'm glad you came up and you probably got us on the big screen. I know Hazy Days will end up in the basement and he would get stuck there for hours. There's Murphy's Law with Hazy Days. I know he's probably about ready to hop on. I don't see him yet. Yeah, right. He'll pop up on me unexpectedly. He's a big contributor to my show. He seems to gives it a lot of energy. One day he took us on a ride in the van. He had just gone to Burger King and gotten a burger, but he wanted to get a drink to test his console out, and it fit. Hazy seems to be a spontaneous fella, and he likes his van, so what more than an opportunity to drive a van? Oh, I am on the big screen, Tom. Okay, so you're taking a break. Got that humidity in Vegas. What's the temperature with that humidity? What are you talking about? The 90s? Is it going to be like last week? Or are we going to go an hour over? Which we certainly will if everyone wants to. Resin doesn't dry in humid weather as well. How does it do in 100 degrees? But I guess humidity has to have something to do with it. I don't know. You probably can't beat our humidity. It's a dry heat. Maybe there are advantages. I know it gets hot there, but what would it be like to not have that humidity? Shandug, well, I knew you were lurking around somewhere. I'm enlarging you, Shandog. I gotta read your. Oh, you have a Camaro? You're in the right company with Tom Noble. I don't know why I keep drifting over to the side, but who cares? This is not perfect. It's not Hollywood yet. You did sell the Camaro. Okay. Yeah, if you need to know the ins and outs of a Camaro, and I mean down to almost the millimeter, Tom's channel's the one to watch. I mean, he's completely disassembled that Camaro. There's probably the only thing on it that's probably the original is the frame. It's all been replaced. The engine's been replaced. Yeah. One to check out. It is a little overwhelming when you consider that he's down to the last inch of it, let's say. Oh, Tom, put your link in there. I can't. Let me go to your channel. see, let me get to it. What's the deal here? Something's wrong. Oh, it's the notifications. I'm gonna get out of there. Excuse me while we do some YouTube investigation here. Why didn't it come up? Let's see here. It's because I'm trying to do it. That's why it didn't come up. Somebody's going to say it's not a link. Wait a minute. Did it go in there? Yeah. I'll take one of those out of there. I'll remove it. Sorry, odd feeling. I'm the man talking. I'm the voice. Still don't have a guest. Someone come up here on the show. Come on up, Shando. Johnny Five. What's up, Johnny Five? Pardon my hat. My face. Wonder why when you make the StreamYard link big, it won't go in there. Or did it? No. Let's see. I can go back to Hangouts and get it. I can pull it from Jimmy C here. But if I go to YouTube, it makes a big link. There's some kind of a limit to how much you can put in there. All right, we'll put the Hangouts link in there. But it's different. I don't know why it did that. Okay. It's something about computers. don't know why it said Google or something. Just nutty. It's crazy. Yeah, takes you to my studio. Huh. I wonder if I close the studio. Nope, studio's open. We're in the studio. Look at yourself. Hello, hello. Here we go.
Yo.
Oh, the least expected. You're up here. Well, how are you doing?
Good. Trying to settle Keena, so if I drop in and out, because she won't go to sleep. It's a very warm night. It's a warm night. So I think the only way she's going to go to sleep is when she's too tired to keep her eyes open.
So it's warm for you guys.
Yeah, I've had about nearly 2 weeks of really good weather.
We've had a heat wave going here. It's been like over 90 for like a week and a half.
We've been in the 80s, which is about 86, which is not bad for over here.
Yeah, that's what it is today. We've had a few days like 86 and then like 90, 91, and humid.
Yeah, I put a new bed up tonight, so she's a bit excited about which to sleep upstairs or downstairs. I'm building it into like a bed with a slide and everything on it, so it's going to be pretty good with it. I bought a new set of bunk beds, but I had a raised bunk bed as well.
Anthony, I'm sorry, Johnny. Anthony's in the chat.
Yo,
Anthony. Haven't seen you in a while. I don't have a way to get in touch of you, Hangouts wise or anything. So if you want to get in the Hangouts, I'll stick my email in real quick and send me an invite. So you put 2 beds in, like one upstairs, one downstairs kind of thing?
I think he's around some machinery or something. Yeah, it's hot here.
Machinery going on. Are you at work? I thought you were retired, Anthony.
Probably doing machine shopping.
Yeah, he might be in the shop.
Yeah, it's warm here. The sofa window. So I put a learning app on my phone, and she's bloody obsessed with it, but which it's a good thing, I suppose. No, watching contractors working on my land, he said.
Oh, okay, so it's hurricane recovery still going on there?
You got right, go on.
Huh.
Good girl. Right, you can shut down now, handles. We've got a handle.
I'm sitting on my chair.
All right. As long as you're in your bedroom. Oh, bloody hell. As long as she's in the bedroom, that's fine. I can show you what I'm making her. I've got the basics of it already, but now I've got another bed to use as parts to do this bed. I'll put the picture somewhere.
You're going to want to share screen. Let me find that button.
Oh, no, I haven't found it yet. You're right.
What it'll do is it'll come up. You'll come up in the basement again, and that's where the screen will be. See, I'm learning this system. Not that it's much to learn. When you get over 50, learning this computer stuff takes longer.
Oh, I've been at computers for years.
Yeah.
Main thing I've never paid to have a computer fixed again.
Well, what you need
good with circuit boards and stuff. I can certainly
what you need is an in-house 10-year-old.
Keena's been at it, buddy. Look through a phone since you're about 2.
Been home about 5 minutes.
When a tiny little baby like goes like that with the phone to zoom in and out, you know that she's a bright little thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it bunk beds? Can't find the picture. It's on my phone, but she's on. Looking through images. That's where I found it last time.
It's on the phone. I don't know anything about that. I don't know how that works. A computer is a different story, but I guess if you have StreamYard on your computer, on your phone, and then you want to share your screen, I guess.
Oh, they've made it so dark. I don't know. This one's a slightly different one, but more. Or is that the right one? Tell you something, changing the colour on them makes a big difference. That's a good one. See, I've got a full beds. Well, it's another bunk bed, basically. All that pine from the base bed, and all the framework and everything. To make it pretty cool. I just need to order a slide now. I'll be looking for a slide. But this one here, I'll show you this one. It's actually made it so the table pops out.
Uh-huh.
Like a lower bit to it. I don't know if you can.
Oh, you're actually giving us a view here.
Yeah. There, you see that?
Oh, wow. Oh.
I've basically got that right now, but I've also got another bed that's very similar to it, all the pine and everything, to do basically anything like that, really.
Oh, that's hard to believe. Oh.
And that bit, you just flip those legs down and it drops down, and that's another bed.
God.
The only difference I'd have to do is it won't have that bit there. It'd be able to slide instead. She wants to slide on the bed. She wants to go up a ladder and then slide down in the morning. But I'll show you the one I've been working off. I'll find it in a minute. Right. I'll find it here somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to get the paint. Well, I've got a load of white paint already. I just need. Oh, there's the other one. And then there's this one I was looking at. Make it bigger. Oh, you can let me do it now. Open. And I put windows on that one.
How elaborate. Windows.
There's that one there, look. But they've actually put opening windows on it as well. So that still pops down into a bed, but they've actually made like windows that open and close on the side of it as well.
Yeah.
I can do that. I've basically got it built already. The frame's all there. The main bit, even the bottom part of the new one I've got, it's got all drawers and stuff in it, so it does look very similar.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's my next project. I'm always doing a project. Keeps you busy in these mental times. I'm gonna have a good house by the time all this crap.
Mental times, okay. I hear you.
I'm trying to stay calm on that subject. Yeah, there's a different one. Yeah, that's the main one I'm working off. That bit's simplest one to do.
Oh, that's simple. Yeah. I could build that.
I've basically got that bed already.
Yeah, I could build that, but any of those other elaborate ones, it's definitely above my.
I mean, I'm glad I spotted that one that does a table bit as well, because that way she's got. Because it's not a very big bedroom, so if it can be a pop-up table and stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at it for. Oh, where's it gone now?
Dad.
Yes.
I get a cover on my game too.
Trying to find it now. I've just shown David it as well. No, I've lost it. Hang on. Where are you? You can see you if I turn it on.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome to the show.
You like that one? So that one's the same page. Right, that's the one you're having.
Yeah.
Basically.
Mhm.
But me and David were just looking at one that's got a
Table.
pop. Do you know the bit there?
Yeah.
In the middle? That lifts up into a table, so you got a seat that side and a seat that
Oh,
side.
great. I can do my
Hang on a minute.
game.
We were only looking at it. Calm your knickers. That's a bit more. That means a few alterations.
I'll just have my own small table.
Oh, you just
Like that table.
not looking at this stuff. She wants to buy stuff now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Where is that picture I'm going to show you?
Wait, let me just ask
Yeah, I'm sure that's
Mr. Car
something.
something. Mr. Car, your carbon. Yes.
You should be in bed.
I'm doing
I
my
know it's the
work.
start of the school holidays, but well,
But
look at that one. Chuffing out.
I'm doing my
Look
work.
at that. Bloody hell. Doing that. It looks nicer.
Mommy,
It's all with the
I
curves and
just
stuff.
show you what I'm doing. This.
Right, you can't have music playing in here, love. You get copyrighted.
Yeah, I'm not monetized.
Dude,
No,
never
we're
mind.
monetized.
All this time, I've never hit 1,000 yet. That's ridiculous, isn't it? We've got channels
I'm
ago.
still at 196. I thought I broke the 200 mark, but I'm still at
I'm at
196.
777. Which is weird. I don't want me to
Yeah,
bet.
people still watch my corny videos, so.
That'll do. I can't be bothered looking now. I've been clearing bedroom out all day. That took some doing.
It's all grassroots.
And I've just finished working out. When I saw you, I thought, he's on his own. I can't leave the lad on his own. I'll go and say hello.
Well, thanks.
It's a bit warm for working out now. I had a good punch bag. Pretending it was the British government. Give it a good hiding.
You're having the same weather we are. Yeah, basically.
And then, like, they're having some serious droughts in that in the Middle East as well, aren't they? When they hadn't had rain for, like, a month.
Uh-huh.
And they've got bloody people carrying on for water, carrying on its streets, blaming government for lack of water and stuff. So that's the only thing you can't blame on government for a change. Lack of water. I'm just going to get some water. I need my vitamin thing. Onto the bed. Come on now. Nearly 10 o'clock.
Come on, do me more.
Yeah, we're 4:54. We're 30 minutes in.
Earth is the third planet from the sun. It is 93 million.
See, it made a big link. That might be Tom's. No, it made another one like that. I don't know what it's doing. Okay. That made another, and that's the link, Chris. And it made a big one in Jimmy C's too.
Affects the ocean. The moon's pull causes tides.
Oh God, they were almost done.
Come on, bed. Go ahead.
The solar system.
Right, come on, onto the bed. Oh dear. Joys of kids.
Yeah.
School holidays, so what can you say? It's the first, they only broke up today.
Is school starting tomorrow?
No, finishing till September now.
Oh, they finished. Okay.
Yeah, she goes back into year 2 when she goes back.
Okay. Get their summer break.
Yeah. Nearly 7 weeks.
So when we take it, what?
Oh, yeah. She won first prize at sports. Well, she won first race at sports day.
Great. Congratulations.
Her first ever sports day, and she won it. She left them stand. I've got a video of it and all. She just left them there.
Yeah.
They were all trying to balance this hoop on their head, and she just put it on her head and legged it. A beanbag. And she just put it on her head and legged it, and they were all still trying to balance it on their head.
I've been practicing at Breakfast Club.
Yeah, and you're good at stuff. And you take loads of vitamins, so you're strong as an ox.
What's this?
Charming. Right, come on. Don't get too silly. Right, off you go. Watch your head.
Yeah.
Get on that bed. You're not that little. Well, pick a bed and sleep in it. You got 2 now.
Now you got to choose.
Hey dear. It's going to be a long 7 week, David. We was hoping to go on holiday in between it, but the prices on stuff right now is just stupid.
Yeah, I know. Same here. Everything's gone
We've got
up.
a caravan. I've actually got my own caravan that I could tow to somewhere to stay, and it's just, you just can't.
Yeah.
And we've got a stupid track and trace pinging thing, pinging nearly 600,000 people this week.
Yeah.
Self-isolating stuff, and it's destroying everything. They're even having to exempt supermarket workers because there's nobody to stock in shelves and stuff.
Yeah.
So they're all panic buying again now. So I think we're running low on toilet roll again.
Yeah.
The minute they mention there could be a shortage in food supplies, everybody's gone, woo.
Oh, especially the toilet paper. I wonder what it's going to be next.
I know. Punching somebody's lights out for some sanitary towels.
Yeah. Have fights in the parking lot over toilet paper.
That time of month as well, they could kill each other. Oh, that's a pretty good one. No, I'm stopping looking at these beds. I'm going to end up building something else stupid. Probably end up in loft. I've got a pick. Like I say, I've got. All, I found those bunk beds. I found all the plans for that, and on my phone, I've got it at all different angles and stuff. So
Yeah.
it'll be fun. Gonna go buy the paint tomorrow. I always buy really good paint because it's just you don't end up doing it twice as long as many coats if you don't buy good paint.
Right. That's one thing you get your money's worth on is paint. I've always stood behind that.
Humans can hear lots of sounds,
Yes, we can.
except lots of things, but some things
Yeah.
don't make sounds.
Hey, do you know something? I'd like to hear a sound of you snoring. So go on. Get to sleep. And this time it's Daddy's time to chat with his friends. Okay? Okay. Okay.
Like I was there for 2 days.
She's coming back Monday. Tracy's off away to her cousin's for a couple of days to her rest. You're staying with me. Oh, yeah.
But like 1 day, 2, 3.
She's going tomorrow. That's Saturday. She's coming back Monday.
But on this day,
So on the third day, she'll be back, yeah. So there you go. Right, come on now. You can see how tired you are. Come on.
scared.
Shut up, Lee. Put your light on, man. Scared. I can see a bedroom door from here. And she's scared, apparently. I'm tired to come up with any excuse not to go to sleep.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, we only have 3 watching.
Yeah, I think it's people might be out and about over here actually still.
What gonna be a
I'm sad on this.
slow one tonight.
Can I sleep on it?
Yeah, can you write go to sleep on it?
I can just like the.
If you're still up at this time, I'll tell you something, you wake me up early in the morning.
I
I'll
can just like
kick your
the
butt.
cat suck down a kid.
Shit. I've created a monster on this. He's a little monkey. Don't do that if you don't like it when I do it. Cry like a little girl, don't you?
You do. Wait, I just
You want a mum to squeeze me cheese?
I just seen a growing up one. And it growed up.
What? Where?
Wait, when you
You know something? I'm trying to talk to my friend here and you've got me looking at stuff.
when you went off that page
Where?
when I put
The one that's lit up?
Yeah.
That's nothing like you. I'm
It
not
is
making
like-
that.
cool.
What's he that looking at? I don't think so. Look. Look, she's looking at that one. I might as well just get a new wall.
Yeah.
That'd be so different, Keena. It'd just be ridiculous. Be happy with what you're getting because most kids aren't getting what you're getting.
I'm your yogurt.
A lot.
I'm your
That's a
what?
lot for a kid.
Yogurt. Yeah, baby, we all are yogurt.
Yeah, apparently when you get this tired, you start thinking you're a yogurt.
Eat me at my yogurt. Yogurt ball.
There.
I'm a yogurt ball. Eat me.
There.
a yoga ball.
You're a pain in the ass.
Eat me, I'm a yoga ball.
Shut up. Squeeze your neck. Doesn't work with me, Keena.
I did a few for you.
Yeah, give all my neck sauce. Tickling. Stop.
Boo.
Oh dear. Sorry about this, David. She's in that, won't leave me alone stage. Go to bed.
No, I bug you.
You know something? I could do a poll of all my friends on YouTube, right, and ask them, would any child be up at this time when they're 6? You know what they say? No.
Yeah.
No. She's a night owl. She wakes up at night. Once she gets back to school, it's she has to go into a routine. She's fine.
Yeah.
I light up in the dark when I'm awake.
Go to bed.
It'll be ghosts in my bedroom.
If there was a ghost in your bedroom, it'd run away from all talking. The ghost would be more scared of you. Hey, don't bend my finger back. See that? Brutal, that viciously attacked. There it is in pink.
I don't care.
You want to put a table in the middle of it?
I don't care. I do this to myself.
Well, there's the one with pop-up table. Look.
Dad, look, I don't care. I want my
I'm just
mind.
making a job for myself. Though.
Dad, look,
We'll stick to plan.
Dad, I don't bother.
We're
Look,
sticking with the plan, David.
Dad,
Let's play it. Playing with StreamYard issues with formats.
Dad, I can make my finger disappear. What?
Okay.
Go to bed.
It's disappeared.
Oh, dearie me.
Well, this must be where you showcase and then have all of them down the side.
Look, disappeared.
And then you have it like that.
Oh, Tina. Right, I'm just going to settle her a minute. I won't be a minute.
The David Collins live show. Let's see, what would happen if we showcase. Okay, that works the same way. At least now nobody's watching, we can experiment with how it works. Okay. Of course, I showcase myself, which is selfish. And then you get this. And then you get this. Maybe people will come on later. It's probably a little early yet. You're still here, so you're one of the 3. It's 3 of them watching. I'm here. I'm trying to learn how the equipment works. It's a good opportunity to do it. Johnny's having to get a youngster to bed. Well, thank you, Shandog, for at least sticking around. I think Tom's probably watching too. Nosy. They only want to they don't want to miss anything, they want to be around the adults. Shandog, you're not a moderator. You are the moderator now, Shandog. Well, you should let her on the show. Give her 5 minutes of fame. It's just not a children's format show. That's the only thing. I don't think it's an issue, though. You dizzy. I bet you he's not watching. Come on, we got to get the ball rolling here. Time for a refill. So, okay, Tom, no chat, huh? Well, you could always put a camera on and we can watch you work on the car. Just saying. It's something to think about. You don't have to, show us what's going on and everything, but back up again. Back soon. Okay. I mean, with Tom, as great a person as he is, it's about chilling out. We don't have to see the dynamics of the car. It's just, at least the theme of my show is just hanging out. It's not, showing everybody's mechanical. Just saying. It's not a contest. It's a show. Yeah, we understand, Got it. I remember that from childhood. We didn't have air conditioning in my parents' house, and we moved to another house, and it did have air conditioning, but they did not want to pay for the electricity to operate the air conditioner. So I remember nights that were just so hard to get settled down to sleep. It was hot. And 85 degrees is hot, especially at 10 o'clock at night. It's 10 o'clock at night in the UK. Let's see if I'm in the wrong. Nope, I'm in the right place. And it's the David Collins Show with David Collins. Here's David. I'm looking. I'm looking in the basement. I don't see anything. Now I do.
Hey, David.
Hey, you weren't there. I promise.
No, I was trying to go in. I had to turn off my
Well, sometimes
internet.
people blink in and out, be in there and then blink out and then blink back in, I've noticed.
I'm packing because we're going to the beach for the week.
Yeah, a lot of people are. This is the week for vacationing.
Yeah, we do it every year. And this is the time of when Hazy came. I was on vacation when he came to Worcester, so I missed him.
Well, that's why we missed you. Okay.
Right.
Hey, check this. It might be Tom.
Good.
No. Thought maybe Tom texted me.
I'm just going to walk around and do my crap, all right?
All right, do your crap. Johnny just put the kid to bed.
Well, yeah, I was watching and listening. So what's up? Everything good, David?
Oh, Tom, you're coming up. Okay, Tom, great. Just stick a camera out there in the garage. Just set something there on the workbench and
Hang out.
Yeah, Tom's going to come up.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm
I
in
watched
shock.
his
No, I don't
was
mean it in a derogatory way that I'm in shock. It's just I'm delighted. You know, okay, he's going to come up on the show.
I knew what you meant, man. You're happy.
Yeah.
More the merrier, right, David?
Yeah, well, you know, we don't want somebody to get discouraged, you know. Just like what you're doing. I mean, this is not a contest. It's a hangout, you know. It's a happy hour. I might start calling it Happy Friday Happy Hour or something.
Yeah, I only go on like your channel and like Tom I used to when he was on. He
Yeah.
comes back on, I'll go on his.
And I got Anthony. I can't remember. I can pull it up in the chat. I can't remember the
Anthony
exact-
Redneck.
Yeah, but redneck's now considered, you know, some people get upset when you use the word redneck because it, you know, like
Well, that is his name on it.
Redneck, Anthony Redneck Way. Okay. Yeah.
That's a good name.
But he used the word, put the word redneck, he put a space in between. So I guess that helps.
Some people take offense to that word. A lot of words. Especially
Well,
today's way.
I can see there are some nasty words to take offense to, but I don't see redneck as an offensive word. I mean, a
I don't
redneck
either.
actually has an original place in history. All it meant was
They know how to survive.
I think the coal, if I'm not wrong, the coal miners, there was a coal mine in West Virginia and they went on strike and the employees put a red bandana around their neck to show their support of the strike. And then they called them rednecks. But I don't see how that could be turned
Yeah, I
around
can't say either.
bad because they're trying to show, they're trying to
Teach you.
together to, you know, to show people, you know, that they're not going to put up with something the company's going to want them to do. You know, they went on a strike. Now, that's the story I heard. There's probably more stories about
There
what
always
the
is.
next were.
There's always someone got a different story
Yeah.
on any subject. But that's how it goes.
I don't see that as political or derogatory or anything offensive. There were people that were showing, you know, they were, I don't know what I'm saying. I really don't. What I mean is it's in the positive. It's not in the negative thing. Yeah, somebody has to have an opinion about it. Somebody has to make it negative.
Oh, there's a lot of negative out there. I'm always positive.
Now, one I don't have tolerance for is the word that starts with an N. That's not allowed on this channel anyway. If you want to use the N word, you have to use it somewhere else.
Yeah, no, I don't like that either. Me either.
No.
See my dog, David?
Let me make you big.
Moose.
You're not big yet.
He is. Charlie, over here.
Chow.
No, he's a puggle. There he is.
You're the star of the show. Are you on the
Charlie.
beach?
Oh, yeah, he's going.
Okay, he's looking forward to it, huh?
Oh, yeah, he likes the ocean. That he does. Oh, what a hot day today. Well, for me.
Well, you got cool today. I didn't realize it was only down in the 80s today. It's like, man, and I'd gotten busy doing something else, and I go, well, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing, you know.
See, I'm on my phone. If I go on my laptop, it does not work in my garage. You know?
I understand. Are you on the phone's data or are you on your Wi-Fi?
Yep. No, I'm on my data.
Yeah,
I have unlimited.
I do too.
We've been with T-Mobile for like, man, 18 years or something, a long time. I never had a problem with them.
I just started with T-Mobile. I had a Sprint. Phone was Sprint, and it was frustrating me because the phone was old, and I was not getting. People were calling me, and they say, "Did you get my call?" No. And then 2 days later, I hear a voice. I see where they put a message on my voicemail, and it's like, I got to do something about this phone. It just steadily got worse and worse. So I went to T-Mobile and turned it in, and they gave me a free phone and signed
Yeah,
me
they're
up.
very good. I like T-Mobile. Hey,
I do
can you
too.
got
I
me
had
on? Hey, you got me on the big screen. Want to change it?
No, because that means I'll be on the screen.
Yeah, there you go. It's your show. There you are.
You're part of the show too. Yeah, I think AT&T's, they overcharge people for what T-Mobile can offer. And
I
just
agree.
because they're a big company, AT&T's like AT&T, you know,
Big conglomerate.
it's Big Brother.
Right, them and
here we
Verizon.
are. We're in the Tom Noble's first gen garage.
Hey, Tom.
So you don't have to do anything special, Tom. That's perfect. You got us on the conference camera,
Oh,
fisheye camera.
he gave us the finger, but the right finger.
Yeah, I showcased him. All we're seeing is the garage.
Right?
Thank you, Tom. That means a lot to me. It really does. I'm glad to see you're back a little bit. Like Shandog says, he only goes on my channel and your channel.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on what's his name? Dean Machine. Yeah, that guy cracks me up. He's a funny guy.
I know. He needs to come on my show. I mean, Dean is a hoot, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I enjoy his shows, man.
How do you stay in touch with him? Do you have hangouts with him, or do you have?
Yeah, yeah, that's how he puts something up, and I just go on it. On Hangouts, all I have really is you, Dizzy, and a couple other people I know. That's it. I don't know how the heck you use the thing, really.
I have you and you Dizzy. No, I don't have you Dizzy, but have you and Jimmy C and
Yeah, I
Hazy
watch
Day.
Jimmy C all the time.
I watch.
Him
There
and
was one
Doris.
night I was- Yeah, it was one night I was sitting here doing three things all at one time, and I had Jimmy C up. Then they started to ask, "What about David Collins? Where's David?" I chimed in. I said, "I'm right here. I'm watching."
There you go. I think I was watching that
I
night.
said, "I'll come up in a minute if you want me to." So I went and put a clean shirt on because I had my old house clothes on.
No one cares what you look like, man. If they do, shame on them.
Yeah, but
Right?
still,
Hi, Tom.
it's Hollywood.
How you doing? Good. So he can't talk to us, right?
Yes, not. He must
What was
not.
that, Tom?
I can
Oh,
talk.
I see you got the mask on. Okay. Good luck.
Like I said, do your thing.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing the console, right?
Yeah, he must be getting ready to sand something.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Something. Or
Yeah, it's coming out nice.
oh wow, it's come along
Huh?
quite a bit of ways since
You're
the
not
video.
kidding.
Did you see his video?
I did. I watched the both of them.
Yeah.
I did today. I watched them today.
Yeah, I did
I
too.
had some time.
He put him up.
I'm a busy guy. I do whatever I want.
I put 2 videos up on my channel. Trying to get some content up there. I collect basically I found myself collecting old flashlights. And I'm not
I watched your flashlight thing today with the underwater one.
Yeah.
And I said, why don't you take a tub? Hazy would have liked to watch that.
I thought about putting it in the bathtub and testing it out, but it's 50 years old.
Wait, is the seal still good on it?
I don't know. It's like an O-ring they put on here. It's
Oh, you put one on it?
no, it just came from the factory like that.
Oh, all right. And it's 50 years old. Wow.
Yeah, it was made. My uncle had one of these in like 1976, but his was a great big long one. I saw some on eBay and I found one in real bad shape, and they want like $20 for it. Yeah, they said that this is still good. The plastic is still kind of soft and permeable still.
Oh.
Okay. And then this is sealed right here. That's your push button switch.
So that flashlight is how old?
I'd say 46
Wow, that's old.
years old, maybe 47 years old. Of course, the battery is not 47 years old, but
It's younger than me.
I was about, see how old, I was about 10. I was terrible. I was curious about things. I was terrible about breaking stuff, but I didn't break this because he kept hunting dogs, and he needed a good flashlight to get down there to the dog pens, to feed the dogs and stuff.
Right? Got to feed the dogs.
Yeah. But this is a good thing for him to carry down there to feed the dogs with.
Yeah, that's a bright light. Wow.
Yeah, that's a bright one. And I know it's not efficient. It's not a LED. I got one of these that what I've been looking at are LED lamps that are that size, that same, but they're for outside, like your landscaping in your garden and stuff like that. And this one lamp I have that has a box on it, you put 2 6-volt batteries in it, but they're wired in parallel, so you're still getting 6 volts. Well, what I'm going to try to figure out how to do is wire them in series and put one of those 12-volt lamps in there. It'll be LED, and it'll last forever because you're just drawing like nothing. And
And they're bright.
the only thing is the battery is when you first use it, you're getting like 12.8 volts or whatever. But when the charge on the battery steadily goes down, and it will, my question is what the threshold is on those lights. What is the minimum voltage that they will operate on before they will go out?
Right.
And
I know.
I
I have no clue to that.
I haven't found an answer to that question. If I could find the answer to that question, or I could find one of those lamps that, let's say, would run okay on 8 volts, let's say. And then when the batteries discharge and get down to, I figure if a battery gets down to 8 volts, it's almost dead, but if you gotta have a range there. I mean, if you get below 12, like 11.5 volts, well, the thing just quit working. And I don't want to waste my money on it.
Right.
But that lamp that goes in there is exactly the same size. It meets that specification, those dimensions. The only thing is it's LED instead of an incandescent light.
But it'll last a lot longer.
Oh yeah, probably last a lifetime. It would put that little of a drain on a battery.
Right? I bought this LED light at Walmart for my garage. See it?
I will.
For $16, man. That's a good deal.
Yeah, I find them at yard sales.
Huh?
I find them at yard sales for like $1.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been
Couple
here.
of
So.
those. Yeah. And the batteries hardly ever go dead.
Yeah, I have a flashlight my brother gave me last year. The batteries are still good in it because it's LED.
Yeah.
But they put good energizers in them, so they last a while. Where he works, I won't say where it is, but
I got one at a thrift store. It says Delco on it. I've had that flashlight probably for 10 years. And I can't remember when I put batteries in it.
AC Delco, right?
Yeah. It was from a thrift shop.
I found a 1956 first aid kit, fully loaded, from Boston at a yard sale. Oh yeah, AC Delco.
Yeah, and I don't know where to put these batteries in. I bet you these batteries have been in here for a year. I've only changed them like 3 times since I got it. And I have rechargeable batteries. They say to stay away from alkaline.
Because they leak, right?
Yeah.
Which batteries leak the most?
These are rechargeable.
Those
The
won't leak.
alkaline batteries. These are rechargeable batteries, but they've been in there forever.
But they're sealed so they won't leak, right?
They will, but they don't leak as often as a.
Oh, hey, Dave, give me a minute, will you?
Yeah.
So what are you guys talking about?
Batteries.
Oh, okay. I'm getting high as a kite on fiberglass rosin.
I wish I was there with you. I'd be helping you out on that.
Well, this is the last coat of rosin on this, then it gets sanded down, and then we start constructing the upper layer. So,
I've worked with that stuff. Usually try to do it outdoors.
it's in the garage. The fan's going. It's right. The fan's right there.
I know it's hot there in Vegas, but I will work on it inside, but I'll open the door, the garage door. That stuff does stink.
Yeah. Okay. And plus my eyes are still dilated from the medical procedure this morning.
Oh, I meant to ask you about that. So you're able to see enough to do that.
Yeah. It's still wet, so I'm good. So that was my 6 month checkup on the eyes. So
Hey, you know what I found?
That's great. Every 6 months.
yeah, I'm every 6 months. Every 6 months with the one doctor who's the retina specialist, and every 6 months with my regular eye doctor.
Yeah.
So okay, now we'll sit down.
Well, I
Yeah.
did a once a year thing, and I can walk to the doctor's office is 4 blocks from right here. Free, and it's free. You can just walk up there and get your eyes checked. And I get one a year. So,
Well, I'm hearing the laptop. The laptop didn't want to start this morning or today.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Pretty good. How's it going, Shando?
It's going good, man.
You come here, you get higher in hell because you're sniffing fiberglass fumes, fiberglass rosin.
Boats is in the house.
So
I
next
can't
up,
read the chats because I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
Boats is in the house.
See,
I
it,
can't read it, so.
it took an hour, but we got a show started up here. We had Johnny 5 on early. We couldn't get the kid to sleep. So now you're letting the fumes out.
What's the matter, Charlie? It's my watchdog. You hear him?
Yeah, I heard him. I heard him up by the garbage can.
Your garbage man.
That would be him.
Tom. Remember back in the day, they would come right when the show started. He would say, "Hold on a second, the trash man's here."
Yeah.
Garbage man.
When I was a kid, the garbage man would come in your backyard and get your trash for you.
And when I lived in Kentucky, they came up. They got it off of my. I didn't have a porch. I had like more of a patio out there.
What do boats say? I just had my afternoon pancake and bacon. Delicious. Okay, cool. I had Taco Bell for lunch.
You know, I like to get Taco Bell now and then. What did you have? I like those burrito supremes.
I had 2 soft shell tacos and 2 hard shell tacos.
Yeah, you know, this was a couple of years ago, but I went to Virginia and my sister picked me up and I said, you know what I want? What I really want is tacos. And I knew there was a Taco Bell. And I mean, it was the same Taco Bell I got lunch at like 40 years ago. I'd walk over to Taco Bell from work and get lunch. And it's like, I want a taco. She said, you want a taco? And it's the same Taco Bell that I had been there for at least since the mid 80s.
Okay.
It's weird.
I had tacos the other night. They were good.
Yeah, I haven't had anything from Taco Bell in quite a while. They closed a whole lot of them up around here.
My
They
wife
had a-
made them.
Well, they're part of Burger King here. They're
Taco Bell and Burger King.
owned by the same company that owns Burger King, and I don't know if it's true, but there's this one Burger King had it on the street. They had a shooting. Somebody got shot. It wasn't long after that before they closed the place down. And a lot of them went out. KFC. I don't know where there's a KFC still open.
Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna work on this motorcycle when I come back. My son
Hey,
doesn't want it no more.
Get some video. Oh, is that the 1,000?
Yeah,
Those things
been
will
sitting
so
here
quick.
been
They're
sitting here
beast.
for 4 years.
Yeah,
Has no mile. It has like 7,000 miles. He said. I
yeah,
bought a battery for it, so I'm gonna make sure all the fluids are out and change every one of them before I start it.
yeah. You know,
That's for
it's
sure.
too big of a motorcycle. Too much. To
Yeah,
keep
I'm gonna
up with.
I'm gonna see what he wants for it and give him, and trade it in for something different style, you know,
Yeah.
or sell it outright. I don't know. I'd rather just trade it in.
So he's going to get another motorcycle, and you're going to get that motorcycle.
No, he don't want another motorcycle.
So he's done.
He's just done with it.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a little pit bike he races around now and then. He has no time to do nothing. All he does is work.
Those pit bikes they can be a lot of fun. That's enough, I think.
Yeah, he bought last year a brand new one of them, and thing, man, they're kind of scary in a way. They're quick. Boom.
Yeah. Is it street legal or is it completely?
No, it's completely a pit thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go do something. All right.
No problem. I'll be right here.
Okay.
Pancakes and bacon. Did you run out to IHOP or something?
This must have locked up.
Got my- Well, sure is a way to switch these apps around on this computer. I could put the YouTube app. I mean, I need to reverse them. I got them reversed this week. So next week I'll do it the other way. That will completely confuse me.
Not let me leave a comment. Okay. I didn't want to leave a comment.
Why would you leave a comment?
Oh, it won't let me leave a comment. I got the laptop out here. The laptop's been acting screwy. I might have to get a new one.
Oh, okay.
See, nobody's seen it this far. You guys are the first to see it this far.
Yeah,
Maybe three.
we're the first. We're the first.
Yeah, I decided to put a bottom in this here. This is where the shifter is, and this is all built up here for the shift booth. So, yeah. Then I made the cable tray for the cabling that's got to go in the back. 2 mounting holes. Once this dries, we'll sand it down again. We'll test fit it. Then we'll start building the second story.
It's like a little building, yeah. Second story.
But yeah, and that's going to be more fun because you got to have to figure out different things on it as far as elevations. You know. And I hate these plastic things. You can't get anything out of. You got to take a scissors to them.
Oh, the blister packs. Those are a pain in the butt.
Yep.
I had another choice word for it. But butt is the nice word. Ass is it's the worst. It's the bad. Pain in the ass.
think is
Who
the
came up with that idea? And you know, the company I work with, we do packaging for products, and we
Yeah.
put. I cannot stand it. One day they had me doing that, and it's putting a product in a blister pack like that, and I'm going. Every time one of these things gets blister packed, it makes misery for somebody.
Yeah.
They should not pack things in the blister packs like that.
I just sit there and say, screw it, and grab a pair of scissors and cut the sucker open.
That's what I do is just take a pair of scissors and start at one end of it and cut. But, you know, I've tried to take stuff out of the package and, you know, tried to do it the lazy way, you know.
Yeah.
End up breaking one.
Well, if you take the scissors to it, then you're not going to be able to return the item. If you purchase the wrong item and then all of a sudden you take the scissors to the packaging and you want to return it, you're not going to be able to do so.
Yeah.
And I don't even know, is there a correct way to open those blister packs?
It depends on what. It depends. I've been able to get them open without cutting them. If I were to need to take it back, I could put it back together and they would never know I opened it.
I see one and I just grab the scissors. So that's it. We're done with it. Get it open.
I hate that in a hardware store. Like if I go to Ace, like I was trying to find a light bulb. I have this reproduction of a Tiffany lamp. And it used to take one of those little, it was a candelabra socket, and it was a little round glass bulb. Well, I wanted to go to a LED bulb. And I took, the first one I tried fit, you know, I had that LED bulb in there for like 5 years. Well, it finally burned out. So I went back to the hardware store, and I made the mistake of not taking the old light bulb with me because I was getting the light bulb on an impulse, and they had them in these blister packs. There's no way to find out if the bulbs were the same size without taking it out of the pack. So I finally went up to customer service and I said, are these bulbs? They were made, the newer ones were designed just a little different, enough different. And he said, will this fit? Will this fit in my life? Will I be able to bring it back? He said, yes. You know, but it was that blister pack. I had to take a knife to open, you know, and you had to buy 2 bulbs. You couldn't just buy one.
Yeah.
You know, this is a bulb that'll last me 5 years, you know. So I took a pocket knife and just cut it, the blister pack down one edge, and there's still another bulb in the pack. That's the only thing I have that uses that kind of a light bulb.
Still tacky.
Oh, it'll be tacky for a while.
2 hours it takes for it to dry up sour. But yeah.
Hey, can I take you for a ride?
Yeah.
All right, if it comes in, I'll put it out front. Maybe you guys can see it better.
We got to
What the hell
do
am I choosing?
motorcycle ride?
No, I'm in my wife's car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, take us for a ride. Take us for a drive.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a sandwich.
Where are we going? To get a sandwich?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Bushel and Peck. How do I
Okay.
turn my camera around?
I can't tell you. I don't know how to do mine, so I don't know how to do yours.
On the phone?
Yeah,
A smartphone?
I'm on my phone. Yeah, I'm on
Are
my
you
phone.
If you're on a smartphone, tap the bottom of it, and a little menu should come out and be able to do it. Oh,
That's not it.
no.
Okay, I got the phone on my camera. Let's see here.
I don't even have my phone out here.
Yeah, it's not letting me. I don't know why. I guess I could go that way. All right, I gotta go this way. So
I'm just gonna start pushing buttons. I'll figure it out.
What's that, David?
I'm gonna start pushing buttons on the phone until I figure out how to turn it around.
I tried to. It won't let me.
Oh, okay. What you do? Okay. With the front side of the phone facing you, hit the video button. You probably already got the video going. Okay. There's a big circle in the middle at the bottom, and two icons on either side. Hit the icon on the right side, and it'll turn the camera around. Let me show you. You gotta.
All right, I see it. Let's see, camera facing.
Well, I can see if I can get the phone in the camera, and this will be.
Here we go.
And it'll make it turn around. See,
Hey,
we both.
David,
There we go.
I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm just
Okay.
gonna mute myself.
I just taught. We both learned together.
Yeah, thanks, David. That worked
Well, I
out
had
good.
to learn it. So I had to learn it sooner or later. So
I need to get a mount for my camera so I can put it on the windshield, you know?
yeah, with the
And I gotta wear my freaking seatbelt. I usually wear it anyways. Right?
well, I want to try a breast cam. Then I can do scooter rides. You do motor vlogs. The only problem is you just have a lot of trouble with the wind. I guess you can plug an external mic into the phone and put that in your put your headset in your helmet and everything and do it like that.
Right, I should have taken my headset with me. When I'm on my laptop, I usually put my headphones on.
Yeah.
Our streets are lousy in the city, man.
Ours are too. They're terrible. They finally paved this one street all the way from one end to the other, and it's smooth as glass. I mean, there's not a bump anywhere in that street. They did an excellent job.
I wish they would do them over. My street I live on is a cut through. They all cut through to come to this street, Mill Street.
Yeah.
But then they race up the hill. But there's nothing you can do about it. I just hope they don't hit nobody. And right here is Coe's Pond.
Let me showcase you.
Beach is coming up, but I wouldn't go in this water, man. That's nasty water.
That's
But
kind of
the people do swim in it. They got lifeguards here. Right here, there's the beach area. I mean, no one's here right now.
well, I figure if lifeguards are there, the water's safe enough to swim in.
Yeah, but see, I grew up around here. I know the pond. I've seen people steal cars and throw them in it, you know.
Mm-hmm. I got into this one YouTube channel. I don't watch it anymore, but all he did was go around and look for cars that people threw in the water and would rescue them. He would get them out of the water.
Right?
Because the
You
fuel and
take that
everything.
catalyst converter off. Some of them are worth like $500.
Yeah.
Right there, it's worth going scuba diving for it.
Well, it's like, I don't know if it's true now, but that was like the number one thing stolen in where I live is catalytic converters.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing that with the Sawzalls and stuff. Man.
Now you can get guards. You can get a cover to go over the catalytic converter, and it goes into it goes into the frame of the vehicle, and it will not. They have to cut into it, but they'd have to cut through a piece of metal even to get to the catalytic converter. I mean, nothing's thief proof. You know, if it's a professional, they're going to steal it.
You're right. If they want it, they're gonna get it.
Yeah. But they don't want the catalytic converter for the. There's a metal in there.
What's that?
They don't want the catalytic converter for what's in it. They just want a catalytic converter. They can switch out and put in another car.
Well, a lot of scrap yards pay you $300 to $500 for them because of the whatever that crap inside it is.
I can't remember what it is. It's one of the metals, one of the rare metals.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it myself. Tom would know.
Yeah, uridium but it's one of those.
Man.
Tom would know it. We'll ask him when he comes back on.
He would. What the heck do you call that shit? I remember way back I worked at a garage and
I'll remember.
this guy had like a Ford Thunderbird or something, and there was something with the exhaust. It kept like the converter was gone, so they ended up taking a huge screwdriver and smashing the stuff out of it so it would work. It was clogging the compression up. And they weren't supposed to do that because that's when like the laws were changing, I guess.
No, you're not supposed to take the insides out of it and still use it.
No. Hey, I'm gonna run in this store, all right?
All right.
I'll be right. They don't like cameras in here. I already know that.
You found that out. Okay.
No, I was with somebody who had it on. They're like, can you not put it on? The people don't want it on. I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, what my buddy goes, yeah, all right. All right, give me 1 second, David.
No biggie. This is the craziest show.
What'd I miss?
Not a thing.
Oh. Of course, they didn't have what my wife likes a certain potato chip thing, so I got to stop somewhere else because she likes a chip.
Oh, no. I remember those days. Now you have to go to another store.
Yeah, I don't care though. Because she's got to go to my store later with me when we go out.
Okay.
We got some errands to run. I got to get rid of all the trash before I leave for vacation, you know?
Yeah.
But this is the sandwich spot, Bushel and Peck.
All right.
It's a good place. I got to watch out for cops because they see you with your phone in the air, you get in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't need that crap, man. Well, people will let you out.
As
I
long
just
as,
pull
you're
out.
not, as long as you're not texting on it, right?
No, you're not even supposed to be holding it.
Oh, really? I wish they would come to that here. I hired a driver one time to drive me around, and she insisted on talking on her phone while I was in the car, while I was paying her. So I told her it was illegal to talk on the phone and drive. She said, "Oh, no, it's not." So I went home that night and looked it up online, and you can still legally talk on your phone and drive in North Carolina. And I told her the next day, "I apologize." Oh, he's gone. Maybe the police got him.
Would a Chandog take off?
I don't know what he did. We were talking about the police not wanting to see you with your phone in your hand, and then he disappeared. So maybe he saw the police. Maybe he put his phone away.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No, I got taking care of some stuff in the house. So.
Oh, I understand that. Chandog and I were having a, chat while you were in the house.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm surprised this show didn't take off like the one did last week. People are getting ready to go on vacation. That's what people have been doing the last 2 or 3 weeks. I know of a lot of people that have gone on vacation. There's this one company I ordered parts for the Vespa from. And we pulled the Vespa out about 10 days ago and discovered the turn signal switch doesn't work. The start switch is starting to go. So this company I ordered them from, they'll be closed. They're all on vacation. That's the way it is. So they will not open until Monday. He said you can go ahead and place the order online, and I did that, but there's no possibility they would ship them until Monday. And I thought, well, I'll just order from this place in California that I know. And okay, you're adding 5 days onto how long it's being shipped because it's California, but their prices were double on that item, on the items I wanted. And it's like, wow, do I want to pay twice the price and get it a few days early, or go ahead and order it from the company that's not going to be open until Monday? So I picked the company that's not going to be open.
Yeah,
so,
well,
COVID's
got a lot of things screwed up with parts and I now have to, it's coming down to the wire. I don't need a bunch of parts, and they're all interior parts, but I got to hunt now between the 5 major restoration catalogs to sit there and to find parts.
Yeah. Well, my friend, neighbor friend, he said, well, you see, the right turn signals don't work, but the left works. Well, yeah, that's true. He said, well, you could just make all left turns. But you know, it's going to fail. The whole thing's going to fail. And I said, no, I didn't say that to him, but I thought about it, and it's like my safety. I want it working. As turn signals are just another safety feature that is going to work in my favor.
Yeah,
So I'm willing to wait.
I would. It's like the trim piece that goes at the door. It's called windlace, and I've been all 5 of the rescue or restoration catalog guys. All 5 of their websites show it out of stock. But then I can go get some off-brand looking something that's not even close to what it's gonna do, but still hold the panel in. And everybody has those, you know. And
Maybe you can get that as a temporary.
Yeah, why buy something
Yeah,
temporary?
it'd be like a Band-Aid. Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, they
anyway,
have it in stock. And if they didn't, they'd have to order them from Germany or from Italy.
oh, your Vespa parts?
Yeah.
Now you
Or
said
Germany. There's this big company in Germany
Yeah.
that carries parts for all that stuff. And they have like a parts inventory like maybe 20 times bigger than these other companies because people in those countries ride those things. They don't in the US. And in fact, I'm sure the popularity of them is going down, you know.
yeah. So you said the place in California is double the price?
Yeah. Twice the price.
Hey, that's California for you. I mean, why do you think everybody's bailing on that state?
Yeah.
I mean, the funny thing about it is the cost of living there is just blown out of proportion. I'm waiting for them to start taxing you in California for the clean air.
It won't be long.
Yeah. You say, oh, you want clean air? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, here's this tax. We call it the clean air tax. Pay us some more money so we can waste it on stupid stuff.
Yeah, well, we have a thing here. You probably don't have it in Vegas, but here we have this thing that popped up about, well, I'd say 20 years ago. It's called wastewater runoff tax.
Okay.
And what it is if you have a parking lot or even residents have to pay it, but it's on your water bill. It's called wastewater runoff because they're concerned about impurities getting into the groundwater and stuff like that. And one time I was at a place where I used to work. They were going to build another building next door to where my job was.
Yeah.
And build 2 more buildings, really. And they came and put water lines in that were 10 feet in diameter at least. They were made out of this corrugated metal. They dug the ground up, and what they have here is they run lines like that underground, or sometimes even under buildings, that go to ponds where this runoff water could go out to a pond and it could settle. And some of them even have a little fountain in the middle of them to to oxygenate the water. Yeah. I think there is a basis. I think they have a theory there. It's a problem, but yet governments have figured out a way to tax you on this problem that they're having,
Yeah. Well, when your annual rainfall is around 5 or 6 inches, I don't think they're worried about too much water runoff.
I don't know what our rainfall here is, but it's enough.
Let me hold on. I want to get my phone. I'll be right back.
All right. I gotta get a refill.
Okay, Dave just took off. Okay. Is anybody in the chat? I guess not. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hang on, I'm reading something.
Yeah, I'll be right back, Tom. I wasn't finished. I thought you wanted me for something.
Yeah, I looked it up. Our average rainfall is 4.2 inches a year.
Okay, I'll look ours up.
And you probably get that in one day.
$45 inches. We get
That's
45
why
inches.
that's why everything's green where you're at, and everything's brown or tan where I'm at.
Yeah, a lot of people that come to this state go, "Wow, everything's so green." You know.
Yeah,
Well, that explains why. With 45 inches of rainfall every year.
exactly. That's why I was commenting on Nancy. I said this would have been a perfect year to paint the paint because of the lack of rainfall we had. We got no insects. I think I saw one fly the other day. Okay, that's all summer, one fly.
That place is sounding more attractive every day. I might move out there. I can see why you enjoy it so much.
You got 3 months. You got 3 months out of the year. Let's see, it's half of June, all of July, all of August, and part of September. Excuse me, part of September. That your temperature's in triple digits. But you got to begin to realize triple digits. You're talking 6-7% humidity. So 100 degrees here in triple digits, it's like 80 degrees back where you're from at 60% humidity. So
Which
and it's a dry heat.
What it is today. Let's see. What's the Yeah, I don't know how to look up the humidity on this thing, but it's 86 degrees outside. It's probably about 37% humidity. If I
No,
were to
that's what
educate
we were.
you guys.
That's what we were yesterday. But we had, they call it flash storms come through.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Oh, one thing. This has to be the most unusual live stream that I've done.
What'd you say, David?
I know you were away. I was just talking to the folks. This has to be the most unusual live stream I've done. It's weird. I've only had like 2 people on and nobody in the comments. Basically, nobody in the comments.
Okay.
I mean, Boats
Well,
came up
it's your show.
and Anthony came up. Well, I think the thing to do right now, last week or the week before, I decided I'm going to continue to do it. And it's something that you have to build. I mean, you're going to have some slow weeks,
Yeah.
But when people know you're going to go live and know when you're going to go live, they'll do it. It's like
Yeah.
Shandog said, the only 2 shows he came up on was yours and mine. So
Yeah. Oh, what was it? When Disney was doing a live show, I used to sit there and plan my Saturdays on his live show.
I did too.
I would sit there and if it was basically lunchtime was taken on Disney's show.
I think his show started at 4:30.
Yeah, 1:30.
Seriously, now a lot of the time I was watching Dizzy's show, I wasn't employed. I mean, I was doing some temporary, I was just doing a lot of volunteer work, so I was pretty much free on Saturdays. But I made it a point. I was here on Saturday afternoons at 4:30.
Okay.
But it's still hard for me to believe that I actually got on an airplane and went and met up with all those guys. And did it twice.
And then,
It's kind of nice to go meet up with,
and then when I finally get off my committees and everything else and able to travel, Disney stops the process.
Well, maybe he will start back up. I mean, I'd like to see us at least start to get back together up there. Maybe once a year, just go ahead and have like a party. And well, look who's in the house. Maybe once a year, all of us get together and help Dizzy out, not for him to have to to worry about getting the place and all that, unless he wants to use this place. I mean, it'd be like a family reunion.
Well, actually, what you can do here, I'll throw this out. Do a traveling party. Let it rotate around the country, but everybody chips in to help everybody.
I know Dizzy. You've been watching the whole show. Yeah, but Dizzy's listening. He's in
He's in there. Stop crying. I'm watching. Just got the background.
Well, I mean, not make any imposition on Dizzy, but I mean, like I like VW Nut, and I've met Musty One, and I've met Harvey Spooner. I mean, that's a good crowd of people to be in, and they're all doing their thing. And but you said something traveling. Does that mean we do it in a different place every year? Or something?
It rotates. That's why everybody then gets to see a different part of the country.
Yeah, well, one year we could do it there in Las Vegas, or
1 year we can do it in North Carolina. 1 year we can do it in North Europe. You know,
Yeah, we can find a venue here that we can do it in, you know. Be nice to do it at the beach. Give
Yeah.
everybody a chance to go to the beach because that's what this state, has going for it are the beaches. And we could rent a house or something on the beach.
Let's see. North Carolina, I think the USS Wisconsin is there, if I'm not mistaken.
You are probably right. Let me look that up.
And that's an Iowa-class battleship. And I've been on all of them except for the Wisconsin and the New Jersey. And the New Jersey is in Philadelphia shipyards. The problem with having a place for all us nuts to be together. I read the chat from Dizzy. So the Wisconsin is in North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. So I know what I'd be doing for however long it took me to do it, but I'd be going on board that ship.
Yeah, I'm in Wikipedia. Let me see if it shows the location of it. Virginia.
Oh, it's in Virginia.
Waterside Drive in Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay.
But we could do it. We could meet in Virginia.
Now,
Because see,
now
all
let's see.
my folks live in Virginia. I know a whole lot about Virginia. I know a whole lot about places we can meet up there.
David, look up the battleship North Carolina.
Okay, let me get to that screen. I feel like I'm in my customer service job. Hold on a second. Let me get
I know there's a battleship museum in North Carolina. Because when I was doing all the traveling with the fire department and for NFPA and everything, I would sit there and plan my trips. If a committee meeting was going to be held there, because I was up in Dizzy's neck of the woods for a committee meeting, and I went to Battleship Cove up there, and we were on the USS Massachusetts. Nancy and I walking around taking pictures. I think I got pictures of those. I had to find them. But that's what I'd like to do, if there's one around. This is almost right.
Was that the actual name of the battleship?
Yeah. Here we are, dead silence.
I'm going to put Battleship North Carolina location.
It's in Wilmington, North Carolina. One Battleship Road, northeast.
You must have
Wilmington,
just hit it when I did. Okay, Wilmington. I don't know that much about Wilmington, but I could do some research on that, I guess.
It's closed right now. It opens tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Ticketing history. Oh, you have to get a ticket.
Yeah. That's how they keep these things going, is you got to buy tickets and the money goes towards the museum.
Admission for somebody 12 and over is $14.
How about Old Farts?
Is that, how do you spell that, Tom? Like old parts?
David.
Just spell that.
A ticket for somebody my age.
Old farts.
I said Old Farts. Seniors 65 and over, $10. Okay.
Okay, you found it before I did. I could have enlarged this print on here. It's like a telephone book
All right.
size.
Oh, what's,
Oh, 65 and over, $10. Yes, I see it.
okay,
now.
what did Dizzy say? Dizzy says Battleship Cove is cool. Been there many times. Yeah, okay. I've been there once. Even felt a girl up on that ship.
Now they have group admission.
Yeah, leave it to Dizzy to sit there and have sex on a World War II battleship.
Group rates are as follows: adults 12 and over, $10; children are $5, and children 5 and under are free, plus tax.
Yeah.
It's even available for people with a disability. ADA Disabilities Act. All right. Well, I don't know anything about Wilmington. Not a single thing.
Well,
I know it's down near the East Coast. Now that's down near.
let's see.
An interesting place is Beaufort, North Carolina. There's no place like that.
And then also then being a NASCAR fan, I'd be in NASCAR heaven around it in there too.
Well, it's the Charlotte. I don't know what they call it now, but it used to be called the Charlotte Speedway. But I think it's called the Lowe's Speedway.
Dizzy says yes. I went in a group was school. Then I went back with my kids later in life. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, there's
Well, we could incorporate that in a beach vacation. We could rent a fairly large, house or whatever on the beach. That's fun. That's a lot of fun to do that. And we can goof off and carry on, do what we want to like we do at Dizzy's. Yeah.
you sit there and turn around and take a look and sit there and find out how much a house like that sleeps maybe 8 people. And I know they have them because they have them in Michigan and they have them in Wisconsin on Lake Michigan. It sleeps about 8 people, and you can rent it by the week in the summertime.
Yeah, rent it for a week. Have everybody pitch in,
Everybody pop in a couple of bucks, rent it for a week, Come stay the week, come stay 2 days, come stay a day, whatever.
I have no recollection of how much it costs. I don't remember it being too ridiculous. I'd probably say it cost you maybe between $1,000 and $1,500 to rent a house on the beach now. That would sleep 8.
Well, we looked into renting a house when we go down to Grapevine, Texas, rather than doing the hotel room. You go vacation.
Well, Billy says that would be cool as frick. So he likes the idea of renting a house on the beach.
So
in North Carolina,
when we were thinking of doing it in Grapevine, the house was $1,100 for the week, but it slept 8.
that sounds about right. That sounds what it would be like here.
Yeah.
$1,100 is.
Well,
Yeah.
Dizzy Factor said $2,500 a week is my guess. In a nice place.
They have gone up.
Yeah.
I haven't done that.
See, but the beautiful thing about it is we can ask David if he go check it out before we rent it.
And the only thing is you have to rent it about a year in advance.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, it is a steal, Busy. $1,100 is a steal.
Y'all want to go to Grapevine, Texas, and visit my granddaughters? I got an 8-bedroom house for $1,100
Heck,
for a week.
I'm open to whatever.
Or no, it's not an 8-bedroom house. It sleeps 8, 4-bedroom house for a week.
Well, see, that's a little different because, we're going to have people, that don't know each other that well from all different parts of the country. I was thinking renting more than one house, like renting like two of them or something. I know that would get kind of pricey, but it would be interesting to find out if they would give us a little of a discount if we did that. Be interesting.
This is almost dry, David. And once it's dry, I got to get off because now I got to take the laptop out of here because I got to start sanding it.
Well, it's 6:18, so we'll probably end this when it dries.
Yeah, just about there.
Right, Dizzy. But
Yeah.
somebody would have to have a Excel spreadsheet, and they at the end of the week have a settle up. That's what we did, and everybody chip in what their share of it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We'd have to draw up some type of, not an agreement, but we'd have to come to some understanding. Because if somebody gets there and they say, okay, I want Monday and Tuesday, and so that's the 2 days that they booked, and they get there and they go, oh, no, I want to stay Wednesday and Thursday now. So I'm just going to stay Wednesday and Thursday. So it might bump some other people who came, who were going to take Wednesday and Thursday, let's say. I'm just looking out for that type of thing.
Yeah, if you collect it before, there would be no problems. Yeah, all right. We'll put you in charge of that. You just volunteered yourself for the job.
Who? Who? Dizzy?
Yeah. Hey, you're going to be busy. Yeah, you're going to have to appoint one person to be in charge of that, and that's a headache.
Okay.
A lot of these.
This is an interesting thought. So then rather than sit there and say, okay, where else could we do something like this?
Well, a lot of these beaches have a motel on them.
Yeah.
And we could rent a block of rooms in that motel, and then we could set a block of rooms aside, and then they can be making whatever reservations or whatever with the hotel or the motel.
Yeah. You can get a whole. Yeah, but the thing with a house versus a hotel is you got to be somewhat quiet. And a house, you got to be reasonably quiet, but you can be louder in a house than you can in a hotel.
Yeah, but you remember you have other houses around you.
No.
And it depends on where the house is. One summer we had it was 10 feet. The houses were pretty close together. We were late on putting our reservations or something in it. It's like,
Yeah, this is Friday, but I'm going to go ahead and get off.
okay, well, we're going to end this. Thank you, Dizzy, for showing up. Thank you, 88 Katana. You never know who's still lurking. Thank you, Tom. Shandog, I hope he didn't get arrested by the police. Johnny 5.
Yeah. And you said 88 Katana, and you Dizzy.
Yeah, Anthony Redneck.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, and 88 Katana. Okay, well, have a great night. We're gonna
Yeah.
call this.
We'll catch you later.